I would call that a win. Hey, it's Saturday morning. Back out in the shop, back on the Jeep project. We are working on the upper radiator mounts. So what we've done is we've ordered in some 2-inch rubber, and we're going to utilize this 2-inch rubber with a hole drilled in it to give us a solid attachment point that will allow the radiator a little bit of movement so it doesn't have an abnormal wear, and then will give us a pin in the top plate that we'll build and bolt on here. We'll show you that in a bit. And that'll keep the radiator, because it's rubber mounted up against the edges of the tank, will stop the movement side to side. Let's see if we can screw this up. Yeah, it'll be just fine. I think I spend more time looking for crud than I do actually doing stuff. This line will just give us a reference as to where we're going to end up poking that hole, because it's got to be on the inboard side of that. So we'll be out here someplace. It might work, it might not. But guess we'll figure it out as we go. I could, I suppose, cut these blocks down so that we could mount flush to this. We'll be back with you in a minute after we figure that out. I think we're just going to take these blocks and cut them to height. Alright. Sorry about the background noise. It's a fan going in here. It's supposed to be 100 today. Alright, so what we're going to do is we'll butt this guy up here like that. We will put a pin in it somewhere out in this general area, and then we'll bolt her down, and that little bit of squeeze right there will help us maintain the radiator in the front to back. And then side to side will be limited because it'll be butted up here and here on the flange edge of this tank, which is plenty thick, and it'll be all clamped in. Everybody will be happy. Alright, so we know this is the wrong way to do this, but I didn't go pick up any fasteners, so I'm going to run Tech screws through. First one went in awful nice. Alright, that's sandwiched in there. And that's what she looks like without the pin pieces in it. This one's got a little more squeeze on it than that one does. Yeah, we're okay. just fine. Forget the fender's not attached to this side over here.
This side is bent up.
It's bent down.
I meant down, it needs bent up.
Well, that's because there's no fender on this side, so there's nothing pushing. That one's up because it's loaded on the rubber, but the fender's holding that side down. So when this side pushes down, it'll see how it squeezes the rubber out.
Yeah, okay, we'll be fine then.
Yep. We're peachy keen.
Oh, shop dog.
Sticky machine. Take these fillers out of here. Drill that hole in it. Drill a 3/8 hole in there. Then we'll weld a cutoff bolt in there, sticking out, and we'll make an alignment pin for that guy right there. That's half inch. Doesn't help. Said this was about the right length as the other shank. Brought to you by Sharpie marker.
Not actually.
No,
I legally can't say
that mark was brought to you by a Sharpie marker. Eyeballs. So what I want to do, see how that's wall-eyed?
Yeah.
Make sure that that's nice and straight before we... And everybody should use a hammer 3 times the size that you actually need. Because why not? Yeah? Alright, let's see if this works. Go in that hole. That one works.
Walk upside down?
There's only a hole in one side of this block. It doesn't go all the way through this one. I think that'll work. I would call that a win. Radiator is secured.